Tell you what, Jachai Polite, he's going to be another in a long line of exceptional pass rushers.
It took until the third round for the Jets to finally add the edge rusher that we've been missing. The Jets have added Jachai Polite with the 68th overall pick.
Jets, Jets, Jets!
Polite's standpoint, we really liked him, obviously, from the fall as a player on tape. We had a chance to bring him in, spend some time with him. We actually have somebody on the staff that was with him in Florida. So he was a kid that we thought had a lot of potential upside, and we're kind of excited to see what he can do. We definitely think he has pass rush ability and potential.
If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. Guys, I am super hyped on this pick. I think we have finally added the edge rusher that we've been missing since we traded away John Abraham. I love this pick. I think we got a better player in the third round than we would have gotten with Josh Allen at 3 overall. Now, I know some of you guys are going to say, hey, that's insane. Look at the production. They have, Josh Allen has a zillion sacks in the SEC where Polite didn't have, a third of it or whatever the actual comparison is. Now, obviously, the stats don't match up as far as Allen and Polite, but when you look at them on tape, they just look so different. Allen, I've said it before, only has that speed rush move, which is great if you can do that in the NFL. I don't know if you're going to be able to because the tackles are so much faster. You're going to get washed out of plays left and right. I've been harping on the amount of pass rush moves that guys have, and Polite was considered a first-round grade prior to the combine and the offseason. When you watch him on tape, he just has more pass rush moves. You look at it, he's got a bull rush, he's got, swim moves. It doesn't even take long. And then his amazing counter with his spin move is just absolutely filthy. I think you're going to see him, he's so fast off the edge. I wish he could have tested at the combine. Actually, no, I don't wish he would have tested at the combine because if he tested well at the combine, we wouldn't have had him in the third round. This guy is a freak. He is so fast off the edge. Seriously, look at the 2 highlight tapes between Josh Allen and between Polite. These 2 guys are so totally different in terms of the way they attack the quarterback. Why did Polite test poorly at the combine, or why did his draft stock fall? Well, after the season, he intentionally tried to gain 20 pounds.
Yeah, I just wanted to get my weight up, because knowing that the next level is they're bigger, stronger, faster, so just wanted to get my weight up first.
He knows the guys are going to be a little bit bigger. He wants to try and test well at that weight. And he put on 20 pounds and then hurt his hamstring while training for the 40. And that hurt all his testing scores. So obviously that did not go well. His interview process wasn't, the way it should have been. He said himself he should have explained his answers a little bit more. I wish I could get the interview of him at his pro day. If you haven't seen that, I'll try to link it down in the description below. Watch that. It's interesting. It sheds a little bit of light on his thought process going into the offseason. And this dude seems like he understands what he did wrong going into the combine. I think we really got a steal here. I don't know who was pounding the table for this guy, but I am totally on board with it. I'm really excited to watch this guy, especially with the 2 Williams twins coming up the middle and collapsing that pocket. Quarterbacks are going to have nowhere to go, especially with Josh Rosen now in Miami. That dude's a statue. He is a archaic form of quarterback that is no longer going to be, viable in the NFL. I think Brady is one of the last guys, along with Rivers and maybe 1 or 2 other guys that really are not super mobile and gonna have a hard time with this kind of defense. I really think we're going to make them move all over the place. They're going to have to throw from a bunch of different angles. It's not going to be that sit-back, dink-and-dunk offense that we got to see from Brady over the last 20 years. Now, I can't say that he's better than Allen in all aspects of the game. I think Allen is definitely better in coverage. But that leads to the question, do you actually want Polite in coverage, or do you want him with his hand in the dirt going after the quarterback every single play? I don't care who he's lined up against. I want this dude going after the quarterback. If that quarterback's on the ground, if the quarterback has to account for this dude coming after him every play, it's so huge. You have to get quarterbacks on the ground. If the quarterback's on the ground, he can't throw the ball. I don't want Polite in coverage. We have Jamal Adams. We have Avery Williamson. We have guys that can cover the dudes out of the backfield. I don't need this dude in coverage, so forget about that. There's no reason to be concerned about that aspect of his game. Now, maybe I saw Pro Football Focus had something where, in the running game, there could be a little bit of an issue. If that's the case, don't put him in first down. I'm fine with that. I don't need to, go crazy. I just want this dude to get after the passer. I don't want to see 3rd and 8 and these quarterbacks completing passes all over the place on us. That's ridiculous. No, go after the quarterback, do your job. I like it. I'm a big fan of this pick. Now, what do I expect out of this guy this season? I'm not going to try and predict some type of sack total for him. I don't necessarily know how he'll go up against the NFL competition right off the bat, but I do expect him to be a day one starter. I think with the Williams twins coming up the middle, I think this defense is going to be super explosive. We are going to see a totally different team than we saw last year, and even like the last few years. We haven't really had a pass rush in a really long time, and a lot of people are like, oh, we still need cornerbacks. Yeah, I'm sure we'll look into cornerback at some point during the rest of this draft, but let me tell you, if you're getting after the quarterback faster, that makes the cornerbacks' jobs so much easier. If a quarterback has half a second less time to throw, that means you're in a better position as a cornerback to defend a ball. It's not like that receiver's, breaking away on that extra half a second that he has. I wouldn't be concerned with it. I think this pick combined with the Williams pick is going to make our cornerbacks better by virtue of these guys getting after the quarterback faster. So guys, I'm really hyped on this pick. Let me know what you think down below. As always, go Jets.
J-E-T-S, Jets!